Let me tell you a story about Spleene. Now, I've been a fan of Spleene for a long, long time. Ever since the X19s came out, which I thought was a fantastic kite. I absolutely loved it, and they just flew them for a long, long time, and they decided in their wisdom to stop production of them. But I've been, Spleene. I've got all the Spleene boards for years, like 10, 12 years. I've got the hydrofoil, I've got their kites. Um, and I sort of had a span of Spleene with the old kites, were fantastic kites. The old Spleene kites were just incredible. And when they came out with these new kites, I thought, wow, man, it's got to be at least the same or better. You would think so. So, the Sebastian said, come and try one. So he sent one over and I tried it. It was 12 minutes. I thought, yeah, it looks pretty good, I think I'll buy one, I mean, I need one for teaching, and I want to sell them. If they're good kites, I'll sell them. Anyway, so he sold it. He bought. I got rid of the 12 meter he sent, and he sold me a 9 meter. And I'm trying the 9 meter out, and I'm out there kite surfing with it, and I stop for a second, and suddenly the kite falls out of the sky, and I'm thinking like, that was a bit strange, And then as the kite falls in the water, I'm trying to get the kite out of the water, and I'm like, ooh, this is a little bit hard to get out of the water. What's going on here? It's quite windy. I'm like, this is a bit strange, So I came back in. This is a 9 meter. I came back in, and then that day I sent Sebastian an email saying, listen, mate. Have you noticed that your kites fall out of the sky pretty easily? And we go, yeah, we've heard someone said something about it. And I go, yeah, well, I've just flown it for the first few times, and it just did that for no reason at all. And also, it's really poor relaunching ability. It's really hard to relaunch. Oh yeah, well, it'll get better with age, Rah, 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 rah. All right. Anyway, so it wasn't windy, so I didn't fly my kite for very long. And I had some customers. They wanted new kites too, so I thought, okay. Seems like a good kite. I sold them the kites. I sold them the whole quiver of Spleens. The XQ and all of them, the whole lot. I think it was like 6 kites, and thinking they were good kites. And then suddenly they start coming back to me, Alex. Why do the kites fall out of the sky like that? And I was going, oh, you're having that experience too. And I was watching them, and as soon as you go out, as soon as she's a good learner, as soon as she stops in the water for a second, gets the board in control, boom, the kite falls out of the sky. Wow. And this other guy I saw the kite to, he went out one morning on his own, and again, it was windy, and the kite fell out of the sky again. The kite fell up, tied his legs up. He ended up almost drowning, because of it. That guy's totally traumatized by Spleene. He's got one. He won't use it. He just refuses to use it because it's just so scary. Anyway, so I tell Spleene this. I tell Sebastian this, and guess what he does? He tells me that the kites are fine. It's my imagination. I go, 30 years experience, I would know if a kite's bad. No. And refused to do anything about it. Absolutely refused to do anything about it, which just shows what kind of company this is. So this kite here, 9 meter, I can't use it for teaching because it won't launch out of the water, and also it falls out of the sky all the time, which is absolutely dangerous. It's untrustworthy. And what does Spleene do? Absolutely nothing. So you got to really think about this company, Spleene.